This guy's brought a baseball bat with barbed wire on it. You are an intense lobster and you're going in a pot if you're not careful. I can't, it's too much, I can't handle it.
Like the sun kisses the clouds, it's game on.
Hey my little Pincheroonies, and welcome back to another episode of my no, that's not what we're playing. Back to Uni series with, of course, Lil Zoe and Lil Alice, who are upstairs here. I think they're both watching TV, but Zoe's doing it in the JJs and Alice is doing it on the treadmill. Now, in the last episode, Zoe was definitely struggling under the amount of work she'd given herself and definitely wanted to keep seeing Spencer, but was a little bit too busy to make things official. Alice was not really enjoying the whole learning by reading a book. She likes learning by doing. School Spirit Day is ending in an hour. I think this is like the Spirit Squad here. I don't quite know what they're doing. Just vibing out, being like, oh my gosh. I was gonna say they're vibing out being lobsters, but this guy's brought a baseball bat with barbed wire on it, so I don't think we want to get involved in the Spirit Squad. It looks kind of feisty and I'm not really there for it. But yeah, Alice had also not heard back from Carson either, and she was getting a little bit worried on that. So I'm kind of thinking, because I'm also playing Mini Magic on the same save, I'm gonna start like losing days of like where they don't do anything as part of their university, which is really stressing me out. So I'm gonna immediately just get them back on the grind, getting everything that they need to get done. I know you hate this, Alice. I know you hate this, Zoe. I don't think you mind quite as much, but yeah, Alice, I know you hate when I tell you to do your homework. But you girlies are gonna have to crack a lack on. Also with Zoe, because she is kind of like literally oh hello, why do we just have loads of shirtless guys in this? Okay, wow, he was listening to me say that. I was about to say, why have we suddenly got loads of shirtless guys here? Not that I'm gonna complain. Oh wow, but I freaked both of them out. I weirded them both out and now they've left, so that's the end of that. It was nice while it lasted. It was nice while it lasted. But yeah, I think Zoe is realizing she can't balance a manning, a university where she wants to again do really well, and a job. So I think she's gonna have to go ahead and call her boss and just say, look, I've helped you out, I've done everything I can, but I thought I could do everything and I just can't fit it all in. And sometimes it's actually smarter and braver and stronger to be able to put your hands up and say, nope, I'm sorry, I can't do this, than it is to just continue and keep trying to do it. So I am gonna get her to go ahead and quit her job. I think if anyone was smart enough to think like, I can't do this, it's gonna be Zoe. She's gonna be the kind of person that is not too worried about just saying, I can't, it's too much, I can't handle it. I'm also gonna get her to email her professor about her progress, because I feel like she definitely having a little bit of a panic about everything. Like trying to keep it under the surface, but secretly she's kind of like, I am struggling. This is all very hard. And oh my gosh, look. Stephen is inviting Alice out. He's inviting her to the graveyard because it's set up as a lounge on mine. But Stephen, we know, massively has the hots for Alice. And this is the second time he's invited her out on a date. I'm kind of starting to feel like a little bit bad that we keep saying no to him. So I am gonna go ahead and say yes. I might bring Zoe just so I can make her do homework in the background, because otherwise it won't get done. Oh, I can't. Okay, fine. We won't be doing that. And I hate that they come here for a party, but I guess there's a bar, so it's gonna happen. I don't even know where this has come from, but I know some of you got, you need to go away, okay? Me and my friend are sitting together here. So yeah, I know some of you guys definitely ship these two together. Look at the way he's looking at her. He's definitely very into her, but I don't know if they have a little bit of a brotherly sister relationship in her head. Like she sees him more as like one of the guys, like a bro rather than a romantic interest. But I'll allow them both to hang out anyway, see just kind of how they vibe on their own. If it wasn't raining, I'd take us away to go and like hang out somewhere else. I might see if he wants to come and like check out the uni, check out where we're studying. That could be a better way to do things. We'll see if he wants to come and hang out in like the commons that I downloaded last episode, because it looks kind of cool. Okay, so the two of them are like trying to have a catch up, but there is like this whole thing going. This whole lobster, like seriously, when two people are just sat there chatting and you're behind them like, woo, 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 woo. As a lobster, surely at some, like he's even doing the little claws. Surely at one point you'll realize it's a bit much and you're kind of being a bit rude. I don't know. Yeah, they're like, okay, we're just, I'm just gonna take my cookie elsewhere because you are intense. You are an intense lobster and you're going in a pot if you're not careful. So yeah, they're chit-chatting. I mean, I look for like romance to see if my Sims kind of do any romance on their own. These guys stand very far apart. He's telling her a dramatic story. Honestly, I think she probably misses like hanging out with like her like mechanic bros at the garage and like fixing cars stars and the sun, just like talking about nonsense, having like fun banter together and inside jokes. I think she really misses that. She probably misses being quite hands-on with like fixing stuff and putting stuff together as well. Obviously, she can't do a great deal of that in uni, which is very annoying for her. And they get on super well, but it never seems to sneak into a romantic kind of situation, which does often happen with my Sims. So like, I think they've got very good friend chemistry. I just don't think they've got very good romantic chemistry, potentially. Oh my gosh, it's 2 a.m. in the morning. How does this always happen to my Sims? Like, literally, how does this always happen? And Zoe's apparently just dying at home, so we need to definitely go in and check on her. I'm gonna say she's like needing to pee, hasn't eaten, and is starving just because she's been focusing so hard on her homework. So, I mean, it is very on brand. It is very Zoe Rose. Have you guys actually got lectures tomorrow? Class in 2 days, class in 3 days. Class in 3 days. Oh my gosh, you don't. Okay, go and get yourself some sleep. And you also don't have class. Okay, bit worrying. Neither of you have class for a while, and I've not been here for a couple of days. So, you know, hopefully everything's still going as planned. Fingers crossed it is. I'm gonna allow you both to get a little bit of sleep. And when you wake up, I'm gonna give them both a new day look, because Alice in particular has had the same look for like since she was a teenager. So I feel like they need a little bit of a new look. Okay, you've woken up, so I can get into class now. Zoe, I kind of gave new clothes for her My Story, but Alice didn't really get that many new looks for her story, did she? You've actually got 3 pretty cute looks, and you've got new hair, so maybe we'll have a nosy at Alice. I think I need to as well just kind of focus on one of them more so in each episode, like, and do alternative, because it's hard doing a lot when you have 2. So giving her a little jumper look. I give her a lot of jumpers. Seem to throw her in jumpers quite a lot. Okay, so I've given her just another look that's like a little bit more relaxed there. Well, it's actually the exact same amount of relaxes, but I just wanted to give her another look and have another hair on her. She honestly, I see it in this outfit. Well, it's gone now, but the outfit that we saw her in as a teenager, I was just so sick of seeing her in it every single day. So it's Sunday. Little Zoe Rose is having a well-deserved sleep in after doing studying until 2 a.m. in the morning. I swear that only actually did one homework as well. Yeah, she still has to do the other 2, so I'll let her get up and get some breakfast in a moment. I'm just gonna let her sleep for now. Alice is grabbing herself some breakfast. I've got her to hang out with like one of her fellow roomies who she gets on pretty well with. This is Freya. She's actually one of your Sims, and she's got a super cool neck tattoo as well, which I'm a big fan of. Her and Alice, oh, she's a perfectionist. They're on like a similar vibe. I feel like, you know, Alice is actually a bit of a perfectionist when it comes to her robotics and stuff as well. So they just are on a similar vibe. I know of everybody she's met in the house, she definitely gets along the best with Freya. Although she's pretty friendly. She's getting along with everyone. This is another one of her roommates slash your Sims. Alicia as well. I'm kind of vibing. You guys have been very sensible so far. I know it's like a Sunday, but I'm still kind of vibing that this evening, maybe we throw a little bit of a house party here, have a little bit of fun. Have we got like the thing that you do the keg? Have we got the keg to do a keg stand? I feel like this is the kind of place you do keg stands. But yeah, I'm not seeing any kegs. So, oh look, we've got this little area here though. Oh, there's a keg there. Perfect. I think we throw a little bit of a house party here and just kind of have a bit of a vibe in our cool uni place. Zoe babes, you can't sleep all day. Come on, get up, get some breakfast. I'm gonna get Alice to once again go ahead and drop Carson a little message, but like I said, we're not hearing anything from him, which is obviously a little bit weird. Oh, and Zoe must not actually be getting along with everybody quite as well, because one, she looks sad. These guys aren't actually talking to her, they're kind of talking amongst themselves, but also Sims are whispering something nearby, secretly nearby, and it's really bumming Zoe Rose out not to be included. Sadly waving through a window. That's so sad. I think because she works so hard, she's not really made much like opportunity to actually talk to people, so she's feeling kind of down, which is so sad. I'm gonna make sure that she's like actually having conversations with people around. And unfortunately, as much as it pains me to do it, because let's face it, it is kind of boring watching your Sims do homework, but if they're gonna party tonight, I just need them to grind out some homework today. Just for today, okay? Just get it out the way, get it done, and then we don't have to worry about it anymore. Literally, Alice is crying because I told her to do her homework. She hates it. She hates it that much. Oh, and look at this. Stephen, hey, I heard you became friends with Freya. She's pretty cool. Oh, she's also majoring in art history. Like, literally, Stephen's like, oh, so, I heard you talking to this Freya girl. Obviously, Alice is bi, so maybe Stephen's getting a little bit jealous. Maybe so. I don't know how he found that out so quickly. Have you got spies in the house? I was gonna say, is this guy spying on you, but obviously he's not. Please look more perky for our party this evening. Theo. Oh, and Alonso yet again. Wondering if we want to hang out. Okay, we're gonna invite you to the party this evening. I plan for it to start at 5. Sorry, at 6. So Alice has got all of her homework out the way. Well done. We're hearing about Theo's grades. Theo's kind of a character and I'm kind of there for it. He's actually good crack. So let's go ahead and organize a party. How can a poster stop you putting something against a wall? Ah, stupid. Okay. And let's change the lighting to make it extra vibey. Ooh, cool. Okay. That looks so much vibier than it did before. And let's go ahead and throw ourselves a little uni party. We're gonna have a keg party. We will be hosting it. Alice, why don't you put your new outfit on? I've invited a whole bunch of people like who go to uni, so a lot of your Sims, but also just like anybody from the My Story series that these guys would hang out with, or anyone that they're friends with as well. And let's get everybody coming upstairs to hang, okay? There are various levels of romance. Oh my gosh. You guys getting into the party spirit down here and we're not even upstairs? Okay, apparently we now have romance with Theo. Interesting. Okay, so everyone's just here dancing, having a little vibe. This is kind of what uni, there should be a lot of this in uni, so I should have done this earlier. I also invited Alice's ex-girlfriend, mainly so I could add the whole ex-girlfriend thing because I didn't have it going on before. So I've added her just for that reason, but also so that you guys can get to see her. If I was Alice, I'd be like, oh, thank you for coming. Not really sure how you found out about this party, but okay. Nice to see you again, I guess. Stephen's having himself a little solo YOLO groove here. And let's get a little blueberry keg going as well. What's this guy doing? Are you just playing with a lump of clay? I told you Theo guy is the character. I've got Kai here, I've got Alonso, we've got Mateo. I also invited Kenai. Basically all the in-the-story people. It's like, oh, it's our first like uni party. You guys should come along. Oh, and what's this? Okay, now we're arguing with the ex. Okay, we were about to, but I think I've managed to stop it. Her ex is super cute though. Oh, and she wants to go and catch up with little Diego. I keep trying to get to this keg, but like Jacob's just stood in front of it and literally won't move out the way. Like annoying me actually. Okay, is Theo gonna go? Yep, Theo. Theo's a lad and is fast becoming my favorite roommate. I'm just putting out there, he is the life of the party and okay, this is just classic Theo right now. Classic Theo, but we kind of love him for it. And since she's been chit-chatting so much with Freya today, I kind of want her to do like the whole keg thing with Freya, but only when people actually move out the way and let me get to it. Okay, there, finally we've done the keg right. Okay, let's fill some G's for everybody. Oh, look, another one of your Sims. Like literally, there's loads of your Sims in this room right now, which is why everyone's actually got CC. Looks good. There's no horrible Max's match anywhere to be seen, so that's real nice. And I'm gonna see if Freya wants to do a keg stand with me. Also, low-key, definitely tactics. Oh, it's kind of must be working because already ex-girlfriend be looking mad, but like, why did you come? Why did you come? Because I invited you, obviously, but still, outside of that, why did you come? Alonso vibing. They've gone for like more of their traditional dress today. I like watching when I can't control Sims to see what they do in the background, so hopefully they're having a good time. Oh my gosh, flirtation's going on here. I should set it so like, should I put like a flirty TV show on or something just to like make people get all flirty? Just because it's fun and it's uni, which is kind of what uni is all about. Oh, I think these guys are gonna do the keg stand. Whenever I do this, the person doing the keg stand always gets yeeted. Like always just gets straight up thrown onto the floor. It's probably gonna happen again now. Or is Alice actually, oh wow. Trust Alice to actually be able to do it. Yep, okay, she absolutely nailed it. Oh wow, all the Chads of the Kyles, the world wept. This is truly a keg party of legend. You have been bestowed the most excellent golden keg. Oh no! My mod that makes the party go on forever has stopped working. Usually I get to decide when the party ends, but apparently it wants to end the party right now, which I'm not happy with, especially because Zoe has only just come upstairs. She was doing her like term papers, which is great because like I feel like she's, oh well, she's not submitted them yet, but she's written them. Yeah, look, she's finished her first drafts and she's only just come to join the party at 1 a.m. Am I gonna have to start a new keg party? Is that what is gonna have to happen? Because don't think I won't do that. I will. Okay, everybody's just had to come straight back upstairs. They're like, no, the party's not over yet. Sims game, you don't get to tell me when my parties end. That's really annoying, okay? Not on board with that at all. And oh my gosh, I literally want to tell my ex-girlfriend to go away. I know what their history is, but clearly things did not end so well. Definitely did not end so well. Kenai is here, just vibing in the background, being like such a little handsome cutie cutie pie. Kind of love that for him. And I feel like Zoe didn't invite... Oh my gosh, she's back downstairs. What are you doing now? Playing Sim Scuffle. This is why you feel like you've been left out. Please come upstairs and join the party. I know you've done all this before, but like, it's just kind of what you gotta do, you know? Come and grab yourself a drink. I don't feel like she would have invited Stephen because I don't think, like, for her and Stephen is, let's go to a fancy restaurant. Let's like do this law case together. It's not, let's do cake stands. It's just not their vibe. And yes, that is romantic sandalwood and birding because I want some drama. I want some gossip. I want some fun stuff to start happening, please, okay? Oh, and Alonso's drunk. I like how they also changed their outfit in between the two parties, but yeah, definitely feeling a little bit drunk now. Oh, and Freya just did the Shania. So this is working. Oh, and they're having a conversation that's already flirty. But she's feeling flirty, so... Okay, now she's flirty too. This could go kind of flirty, and I'm sort of there for it. I'm gonna see if it happens naturally. Oh, but having her ex here is like... She keeps thinking about a broken heart. Like, literally having her ex here is kind of killing her vibe right now. It's fine. I've got a cure for that. It's called romantic sandalwood, and it's burning right there. We did invite Carson. Well, that was what the text was earlier in the day, but obviously he's still a complete no-show. Oh my gosh, Zoe, no, girl. What is going on? He's obviously a big old no-show still. And I've got these guys playing ping pong against each other. Honestly, just because after she like organically chit-chatted with her, I don't know, I just started to ship it a little bit. So don't worry, I haven't forgotten about Carson, but for now, I'm kind of liking this kind of much less complicated and quite cute vibe. Although we've now, oh no, we're angry drunk. Is that because you're losing at ping pong? Either way, not good. Angry drunk, definitely not the right vibe that I was trying to go for this evening. Oh, you can drunk woohoo. Oh my gosh. I don't know where you'd go for it. I'm assuming one of these, but they could drunk woo woo. Ooh, and when I click on, what is she called? I can't remember her name, but when I click on it, I get the option to compliment appearance or embrace on the first wheel. And Alice lost juice pong against Freya. Oh no, they're getting like, they're pranky on each other, but there's no flirtations happen organically, which I really hoped was gonna happen. Even though Freya is in a flirty mood, I'm like, come on, something. I mean, there's a lot of hugs and whatnot going on. It is 8 a.m. in the morning, so I did achieve my goal of making them party all night, which is always nice. Oh, and I think this girl might be one of your Sims as well. Yeah, I think another one of your Sims in the background here who is Deja. Ooh, and we've got super red cheeks. Like literally such adorable red cheeks, but just not taking it to that next level despite how flirty they both are. Oh, and it kind of didn't go anywhere. I wanted it to. I really wanted it to. I could have kind of pushed them, but oh my gosh, Zoe's still here just dancing on her own. Oh my gosh, Zoe. Fair play to you for actually like sticking here the latest of everyone. Actually really impressed by that. I feel like you've got classes today. This is why, yeah, you've got a class in 4 hours. Great. It's actually also your final exam in 4 hours. So, okay, you're gonna go into that hungover. This is why it's not always the brightest idea to do this stuff on a Sunday. I know that now. Oh gosh, so she's got to head into class. I don't know if she's got a final exam now, but she hasn't slept all night. She literally has just partied until 8 a.m. and then has gone into a lecture at 11 a.m. Where are you going now? Did you go to the wrong place? What are you doing? What is happening? Are you meant to be in you've got class in a minute. Go to class. Oh my gosh, what are you doing? What are you actually even doing? Did you go to the wrong building? I've never seen a Sim do that before. I don't know if she's drunk or lost or what, but she's not having a good time. She is just not having a good time of it. Wreck right here. Zoe's meant to be studying as well, but I'm gonna have to send it to bed. She's gonna collapse. Honestly, as soon as I send any Sim I send to uni, as soon as they get there, they just become wrecks. There's no other way around it. They just become wrecks straight away. And oh my gosh, she's got another class in an hour. Oh, and she's now feeling sad. Having her ex-girlfriend there definitely killed her party vibe. Maybe that's why nothing really happened with Freya, because she was too busy thinking about the ex. Like literally, we've got romance happening with quite a few Sims. Her and Theo, I don't know. I don't really see it. She definitely likes guys with dark hair. Definitely is a theme coming on here, but I see this is more of like, you know, like a jokey flirtation friendship. And guess who's here? Guess who's literally just here and you have to go straight into class, don't I? Wait, no, she's at class early. We've learned that Freya is romantic. Okay. Interesting. She's feeling kind of low and down, so I'm just gonna give her a gloomy compliment, which will just be like, oh, sorry if I seemed really down, like yesterday. Well, this morning, my ex-girlfriend actually showed up at the party, which kind of kills my vibe. But otherwise, I would definitely have liked to hang out with you one-on-one a little bit more. So we at least got a little compliment in before we headed in. Oh, these guys actually share a class. That's cute. And so we at least got to get a little bit of sleep before her class. Alice, not so much. Please don't tell me she has another one today. No, okay, that's her final class of the day. Doing all of that after a party, I'm so impressed with. Like, literally so impressed with. Cody is like, we're having a seasonal party. She's probably still super freaked out by Cody and the fact that he's young. She's like, oh, I mean, thanks again for all the stuff with the case, but I'm actually at uni now and it's daytime, bro. Okay, bye. Oh my gosh, look at Alice getting out of class with little tears in her eyes. She's got the whole heartbroken thing, and I was like, oh, it must be because of her ex-girlfriend comes to the party. But then I actually realized it could also be about the fact that Carson hasn't got back to her. So it could be that as well. But she's come out of class feeling pretty down about life, and oh my gosh, what is happening here? Obviously, I had to go ahead and do a little bit of scripting here, but the reason Carson hasn't been replying is because, well, he's about to tell her because he's gone ahead and shown up at campus now. Also looking a little bit down, can I just say? Okay, so the encounter with him is immediately a little bit awkward, but I'm gonna get her to like ask for reassurance from him, which is kind of like, where have you been? Like, what's been going on? You haven't been texting me back. Like, is everything okay? I was just worried about you. Okay, she's feeling a little bit tense about the whole thing. She's actually tense because she's not feeling like she's got enough exercise, but as usual, I like to apply it to the current situation. So she's a little bit tense about where he's been this whole time. I think she'd chew him out a little bit because this is literally like the first time they've seen each other since, you know, she got him off, and he's just not really been around since, kind of ignoring her texts and stuff, which I think does feel a little bit bad for her. Oh my gosh, she's so sweet. I strip too many people with Alice. This is my problem. And oh my gosh, she's actually nearly fallen asleep. Alice! Literally the worst time this conversation could have happened, because it's kind of awkward because they left things on like a little bit of a romantic note. He keeps trying to cheer it up, but he's like, look, I can't just like, I don't feel like I can just be in your life. You're like out here at university, you're achieving stuff, you're so smart, you're so driven, and like that wasn't even my first time in prison. So there is like a massive like difference in the two of them. I think Alice is just like, maybe finding out that that wasn't his first time in prison was the secret he's just telling her. But yeah, I think whilst Alice might not care, Carson is like, no, like I don't feel like I deserve somebody like you, which makes me really sad to say. But he's like, I need to go off and like work on myself and become the person that I like you think I am and that you think I can be, but I'm not right now. So for now, he says like, just forget about me, focus on yourself, focus on like, oh my gosh. Okay, I didn't tell them to do that. Focus on like your own future. I don't know why you would slow down to the middle of the square, but it's kind of cute. Focus on yourself, focus on your future, just like forget about me. I'm like bad news and I need to improve myself. So basically he's saying, let's dance. But basically he's saying, just forget about me for now. Also, I asked his personality type and he is an ENFP. I'm creative and positive. I like writing, art, playing instruments, listening to music and reading. I'm affectionate and believe that I should devote myself to my partner, which is probably why he's saying that while, ooh, Zoe's getting a call from Sammy. Oh, would you like to join the Calorie Aiken clan? Yes, I would. Maybe he's looking for a new leader because, you know, he's probably not going to be there for much longer. I haven't turned on agent yet. But yeah, the fact that Carson wants to devote himself to a partner, it's probably one of the reasons why he knows that he can't devote himself to Alice right yet, because he just doesn't feel like he deserves her. So I'm going to allow them to finish their adorable little slow dance for now. Zoe's just doing her homework on her own. Honestly, Zoe, now that I've taken away the work part of her, is a very easy sim to manage because she kind of just gets on with it, which is great. They've got 1 day left of term, so I'm just going to get them to the end of term so we can see what we will graduate on. I don't have very high hopes for Alice, I'm not going to lie. But yeah, I don't think she's done like her term papers or anything. In fact, I'm gonna get her to come home. Yeah, she's literally about to fall asleep. Crash. She's crashing on the floor. Okay. He's like, okay, bye. Bye. I assume this is just like a normal student thing, but yeah, I'm gonna go head out for now. Okay, whenever you can come home, Alice, that would be great. And because there's only 1 day left, I'm gonna have to let the rest of their time just be filled up with trying desperately to study. Oh my gosh, Carson's here like, well, there's free food where you live. I'm gonna get this food before I head out because like I said, no future, no no hope also means no food. Flirty heart cookies, what you went for as well. Oh my gosh, that was baked by Freya. Freya's made flirty heart cookies. Oh my gosh, look. Freya made these. Probably for Alice. But she was catching up with her messy past. Although look, she has gone ahead and got herself a cookie. She's not looking her best, I will say. Pretty sweet that somebody baked her heart cookies. She's got quite a few people after her heart. Zoe's heart, of course. Oh my gosh, Zoe's not well. Okay, she's near a 6-sim. It better not be you, because you're cooking for everyone and that would be really gross. But yeah, Zoe's heart obviously very much taken up by one person. I'm just gonna catch up with him. There was no time to see him this episode, but she's at least gonna have a little chit chat with him while she eats her flirty heart cookie and thinks about him. Oh, look, I've got them both doing an all-nighter working on their term papers, but Alice is heartbroken again. This time, I do think it's about Carson. Oh, poor baby. She's had a rough episode. Okay, so literally both of them have done an all-nighter. They've studied for every single thing. They've written all their term papers. They've edited them and submitted them and done all their homework. So I feel like, fingers crossed, we should be onto a winner here. Oh, but wow, look at this. Zoe's feeling well prepared, so that's good. And Alice is getting to class early. Hopefully to the right class this time. And all I can do at this point is cross my fingers and hope that I've done enough to get them good grades. I don't know if it makes that much difference whether you graduate with like a really good degree or not in The Sims. I don't know if you start things a little bit sooner, a little bit higher in your degree. And Zoe heading off to, oh no, she's heading off slowly because she needs to wee. Come on, go girl, go, 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 get there, go, go, go. But I still like to get them good degrees because like if you've spent all this time like making them go to classes and doing university, which I'm not gonna lie, I don't love the university mechanics. I do find it kind of boring. So if I've spent all this time doing that, the least I can do is actually like get a good degree out at the end of it, you know? Okay, they both feel like they've made a good effort, so that's good. And it's the last day of term. Have you done your final exam? Why have you not got this final exam done? That's like really worrying, and I don't know how to force them to do that. Like Zoe's got a final exam that she just can't do because the class isn't for 2 days. And Alice also has a final exam that she just can't do because the class is for 2 days. So I don't know, really weird, really, really weird. Okay, you guys can both just go home and crash. Just go home and crash hard, okay? You've earned it. And oh my gosh, okay. Oh, she's on a B. A B is okay. A B is okay. It's maths where she got the C, but that's where I couldn't do the final exam. In the Industrial Evolution and Revolution, she got an A+, which I feel like is useful because she wants to start a revolution when she finishes uni. And in Logical Analysis, she got a B. So her GPA is a B. Alice, wow. No, she's on probation for handiness and being handy. She is the handiness queen. She literally has maximized that stat. But she's on an F. For magnets and mechanics, she got an A+. The fixes in, she got a D. Handiness and being handy, she literally got an F. She's on a C- and she's on probation. Okay. Zoe needs to complete 5 to graduate. Okay, I'm just gonna get you doing 1 this term then. You can just do 1 because honestly, I think we're gonna need the money from a part-time job because the money situation is kind of trash. And I'm also think we're gonna need to get a loan. So let's get the loan. Alice is, I can't believe she's on probation. Like, are you kidding me? That was meant to be my easy elective that instantly just got me an A as well. Okay, I need to catch up with Zoe. So honestly, I need to get her to do 4 classes. This is gonna be her hardest term yet. Although, since Carson has literally said focus on yourself, I don't think there's much more focusing you can do on yourself other than taking 4 classes. I don't envy the girl. That is gonna be rough. And we're gonna have to get a student loan, aren't we? Oh man, she has some scholarships, but they might get taken away from her if she doesn't improve, honestly. I can't believe. If she doesn't improve her grades, she'll get suspended and she will lose any scholarships she has. Okay, Alice, you need to seriously start focusing hard on yourself. Zoe, you can do better than this as well. Literally, you can do better than this. Okay, first term has been kind of a disaster, both in terms of grades, but also for Alice in terms of love life. She doesn't have to focus on Carson anymore. I can see another wreck line in the hallway here, but I don't know. Maybe Freya could be a good way for her to focus on something else. Also something a lot closer to home. Maybe they can do a bit of studying together. I don't know. Let me know what you think of those two. And I hope you enjoyed this episode of my Back to Uni series. It's gone really tough so far. It's not been easy. Fingers crossed they can try and improve it. And I'll see you guys in another one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.